But with everybody talking about Trump's health, I thought this would be a good time to make this video. Everyone's staring at Trump's chaos, but they're missing the shadow standing right behind him, JD Vance. And here's the question that we need to ask. Why him? Why did the architects of Project 2025 push Vance into the spotlight when it's clear Trump didn't even want him as a running mate and MAGA doesn't even trust him? Well, because Vance isn't meant to be Trump's sidekick. He's the insurance policy. Trump versus Vance. So let's be clear. Trump is chaos. Just pure chaos. He thrives on ego, attention, and money. He doesn't care about ideology. He will flip on anything if it benefits him. We know that. He's just a grifter who sells red hats and rage. But JD Vance? Ooh, he's the opposite. He's cold, calculated, and ideological. Trump is a circus act. Vance is the fine print at the bottom of a contract. The part designed to trap you when the show is over. And that's exactly why Project 2025's creators like him better. Who owns JD Vance? So let's talk about who made Vance. Billionaire Peter Thiel bankrolled his Senate run. The Heritage Foundation and the Federalist Society, two of the biggest power players behind Project 2025. They've already staked their claim on him. He doesn't owe his career to Trump. He owes it to the people writing the playbook to dismantle democracy and replace it with a Christian nationalist state. Blech. He is their creation, their project. Why Project 2025 chose him. So why Vance? There's 4 reasons. There's actually 4 reasons. Imagine that. First, he's ideological. Trump doesn't care about abortion bans, religion in government, or tearing down civil rights. But Vance does. He believes in it, and he wants to hardwire it into law. Second, he's polished. Trump sounds like a reality show. Vance, he can switch between the boardroom and the back porch. He can sell extremism in a soft, reasonable voice. Jesus, that makes him more dangerous. Third, he's young. At 40, he's not just the next 4 years. He could be the next 4 decades. Decades. That's how long Project 2025 is planning to shape America, reshape America. Fourth, he is controllable. Trump is just a loose cannon. Vance is obedient to the billionaires and the think tanks that built him. And obedience is exactly what they want. Why MAGA doesn't like him? Now here's the twist. MAGA doesn't even like him. I don't know anybody who does. They see him as fake, a Yale-educated elitist, pretending to be a hillbilly. And Trump doesn't trust him either. But that's not a weakness. That is actually the whole point. Vance doesn't need MAGA's love. He doesn't need stadium rallies. He doesn't need cult energy. He has the infrastructure of Project 2025 carrying him forward. That's scarier than a mob in red hats. It's a well-funded and well-organized plan. The succession plan. Here's where it really gets chilling. Trump may not make it for the next 4 years, 3.5 years. His health, his scandals, or his own implosions could take him down at any moment. So who steps in? Not Green, not Gates, and certainly not DeSantis, the vice president, JD Vance. That makes Vance the in case of emergency break glass candidate, the quiet backup plan, the man that they trust to finish the job if Trump can't. Trump is the storm. JD Vance is the world they want to build after. And if we don't educate ourselves now, if we don't start talking about the monster waiting in the wings, we'll wake up one day and realize we weren't fighting a wannabe dictator anymore. We were living under the real thing. So ask yourself, why Vance? Because when Trump is gone, Vance is who Project 2025 has waiting. And that's the danger that America still isn't ready to face. It's time we start sucking it up, guys. We gotta pay attention to what's going on. And I will do my best to share the information that I find. I didn't make a lot of videos yesterday because I did a buttload of research on all this. So hang in there. Gonna have quite a few videos today. Have a great day. See you later.